Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Griffith, Ms. Ferry. Thank you for being here today, and your testimony has been very helpful. I think looking on the bright side, we're always tough on ourselves here in Pennsylvania, but I think that Pennsylvania has that requirement that the Basic Education Funding Commission meets every 5 years and provides us that vehicle for periodic review. So that is that's the good news. So we're much like Wyoming in your testimony, Mr. Griffith, in terms of how often we meet. Additionally, there was some conversation earlier with the prior panel that leads me to ask you, Ms. Ferry, with regard to New Jersey's case, or perhaps I should say cases, where you have your expertise, did any of those changes that you have touted here today as a model result in tax increases to implement those changes?
The initial Abbott litigation resulted in the implementation of New Jersey's income tax.
Okay, so that, as I recall, was not an Abbott decision. That was, I believe, Byrne versus Board of Education. That was 1976, correct?
I don't believe so.
I do believe so.
Okay.
I grew up in New Jersey.
I'm sorry.
I was a child that was sent home, and the courts
down.
closed the schools down and forced the hand of the General Assembly and the governor at that time to impose the income tax, which prior to that New Jersey did not have. Is that correct?
Yes, sorry. Apologies.
So there was a tax increase. Can you share with me what New Jersey's income tax is?
I'm not an economist. No, I don't know New Jersey's income tax.
But you are an education law expert, and you are here today testifying because you know these facts that you can inform us. It would be insightful to know what that tax was, how much that tax generated, and what was put into education over a period of time. Is that something that you could provide this committee?
Yes.
That would be very helpful moving forward. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.